Alright, hello everyone. I am going to demonstrate for you the vertical mattress suturing technique. It's actually probably my favorite suturing technique. It works really well in many situations. I use it a lot in the operating room, especially when closing incisions that have a little tension, such as scalp incisions and scalp lacerations as well. So it works really well also for any type of laceration, in my opinion. It everts the skin edges really well rather than turning them in if it's done properly. It can also be used to take a lot of tension off of gaping lacerations. So if you've got a wide gaping laceration under a lot of tension, a vertical mattress is a good option to pull those skin edges a little closer together. So I've chosen today to use a pretty large suture. It's a 2.0 Proline, just so that it's easier to see on the video. But so to start your vertical mattress, you're going to be going in rather deep for the first throw. Okay, so as always, you're going to be entering the skin at a 90-degree angle. So you're going to turn your needle driver and your wrist in a way that your needle is going to enter just like this at 90 degrees. You're going to go rather deep for your first throw, just like that. See how much tissue you grab with that first throw. Okay. Now, if it's a rather gaping incision or laceration, you might need to let go, pull it the rest of the way through, and then grab and reset your needle driver. Now you want to make sure that when you enter this opposite side that you're going to be going in at the same depth of tissue down in the subcutaneous tissue as you exited from on the right side. So you're going to enter at that same depth, and you're going to make sure you're coming up and directly across from where you entered the skin on the other side. I like to place my my pickup on the skin like this, which helps my skin to, helps the needle to exit the skin at a 90-degree angle. So I'm going to pull a lot of this through so that it's out of the way. There we go. So on your way back across the incision, you're going to be, get a lot of this out of the way. There we go. You're going to be coming across much more superficial than you did with your first throw. And so you're going to stay within this plane, okay? With a vertical mattress, we'll come out to the side, but with a vertical mattress, with a horizontal mattress, we come off to the side, but with a vertical mattress, we're going to stay within the same line. So with your throw coming back the other direction, you're going to be much closer to the skin edge here. But again, you want to turn your needle so that you're going to be entering the skin at a 90-degree angle, close to the skin edge. And notice that you're just barely going to pop through just below the epidermis, just into the dermis. So much more superficial. And then you're going to do the same thing over here, and then exiting the skin again at 90 degrees. So make sure that the same distance that you entered the skin on this side, you're exiting on this side. So we call that equidistant. Okay, I'm going to let go. I'm going to pull my needle the rest of the way through and pull it across. All right, so there we go. Now we're ready to tie, and we just do this simply with an instrument tie. So we're going to do 2 on that first one, pulling this across. There we go. You be careful not to go too tight, although if you've got a big gaping incision or laceration, the vertical mattress can handle a lot of tension. You can pull it rather tight if you need to. So on this third one, I like to pull it nice and tight, get it nice and locked and snug so that my knot doesn't come undone later. And we'll throw a 4th one here. Okay, so there you go. That is the vertical mattress. I'm going to grab my scissor here and cut this. So I'll show you another example. I'll do it again for you. I'll move a little more quickly this time. But as you can see, this suturing technique does a great job pulling the skin together and everts the skin nicely. And that's probably one of my favorite reasons, or one of the things that makes this one of my favorite. So again, we're going to enter the skin at 90 degrees, a little deep for that first one. Now sometimes if you've got plenty of room and on your needle, you can just stay there. Just make sure that you're going to be still exiting the skin correctly at that 90-degree angle. Okay, pushing that through a little bit. There we go. Oh, it's cut up a little. There we go. Pull that through. Reload. So you, on your way back, let me show you, rather than loading it forward, I forgot to point this out the first time, you're going to reload your needle backhanded. Okay? And so, with your throw coming back the other direction, make sure that you are going to be staying superficial, but again, enter the skin edges at 90 degrees so that it everts your skin nicely. That's superficial and superficial. One big thing here is making sure that the depth of your bite is the same on both sides, because if you exit the skin deep on this side and then you only take a small, more superficial bite on the other side, then when you tie this, then you're going to have this end tucked in under this side. And so you really need to make sure that the depth that you're grabbing with the needle is equal on both sides. Hopefully that makes sense. Okay, so then we'll go ahead and instrument tie again, pulling this together nicely. And one more. Okay, and there you go. So that is the vertical mattress suturing technique. Hopefully that was a nice clear demonstration for you. There you go. Thanks for watching.